Well, if your mortgage is up for renewal this year and your lender is saying they won't renew it, what are you supposed to do? Good thing we have Frank Napolitano from Mortgage Brokers Ottawa here to help us out. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, let's talk about this. You've had a mortgage with a lender and now they're saying we're not going to renew it. Does this happen quite frequently?
No, very rare. The only time that you'll see it happen is if you're really missed a lot of payments. So if you've been behind on payments, or if you've had some other issues with the bank, and we've seen a couple of stories over the last couple of years where banks have fired customers. So, there's scenarios where it happens, but it's so rare. I mean, it rarely happens. So I don't think it's, if you make your payments on time, the likelihood is very good that you're going to get a renewal agreement. Typically, some banks will send it up as early as 6 months in advance, but most will send it in the last 30 to 60 days kind of thing.
Okay, a lot of renewals are up this year though. What should people be doing right now to, kind of avoid this problem?
Yeah, we're in the middle of, we're 24-month period, the highest renewals ever, mortgage renewals ever in Canada. So we're right in the middle of it right now. Like I said, I mean, when you get a mortgage renewal, the lender's likely not giving you their best rate up front. So it might look like a competitive rate, but there's likely better out there. So this is your one chance. I mean, many Canadians lock in for 5 years. So if you're locking in for 5 years, this is your one chance to get as good a rate as possible because you're going to take it over 5 years. So don't just settle for what they give you. Make a phone call, shop around, call a mortgage broker, call another bank or a lender, and see what's out there. Like, you owe it to yourself and your family.
So the best advice is to shop around. For these people trying to renew their mortgages and their banks for whatever reason won't renew it, what should they do?
Well, again, call a mortgage broker, go to your bank. There's got to be a reason behind it, generally speaking. Like I said, it's so rare. I've seen it maybe a handful of times in my 20 years, 25 years as a mortgage broker. But it's because, and normally when it happens, it's because they're delinquent all the time. They're missing payments. So, and if you're in that position, then you've got to find a solution somewhere else, and it's probably going to be a very expensive solution because if a bank is not renewing you or a lender is not renewing you for missed payments and it shows up on the credit bureau, it's going to be very difficult to get mortgage financing moving forward.
So for people whose mortgages are up for renewal this year, how far out should they be looking before?
Well, I've got two trains of thought on that. Number one, the first train of thought is about 6 months before.
Yeah.
Make a call and have a discussion with either your bank, a mortgage broker, so that, for me anyway, I like having that discussion to figure out where they're at financially and how they're feeling. Let's call a spade a spade. The cost of living out there is very, very expensive today. And the lifestyle that you were accustomed to pre-COVID versus post-COVID is much, much different. So for some people, they need to re-amortize their mortgage. They need to increase their amortization by 5 years just so that their payments remain stable. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel ashamed to do that. I know you want to pay off your mortgage sooner, but at the end of the day, if you're carrying credit card debt or if you're struggling and you're living paycheck to paycheck and it's adding stress to your life, is it really worth it? For 5 years, maybe just re-amortize the mortgage, get the payments back to normal, give yourself some breathing room, and you can still pay it down more aggressively if you have extra money sitting in your bank account by taking advantage of the prepayment privileges.
All right, so there's some options available for
there really
Canadians.
Are.
And what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Oh, mortgagebrokersottawa.com. Again, we've been around for a long time, and our goal is always to give the right advice to clients so that they get further ahead and pay off their mortgage as soon as possible.
Perfect. Thanks, Frank, for joining us today.
Always a pleasure.
You're welcome.